Hey there folks, Hermes Gambit here, and welcome back to our Random Friday stream. Now it is, sometimes we play something new, play something old, I might play the same game for the whole month. You never know, right? If you're not tuning in, you're missing out. Now, before we get started, if you're watching on YouTube, you have my tremendous thanks. But you want to catch these lives, head over to Twitch. We stream every night at 9ish. And I hope to see you there. Alright folks, before we get started, we're playing Infectious Madness of Doctor Dekker. So, a little recap, if you haven't watched any previous episodes. Dr. Dekker was found murdered in his office. Some suspect it's probably one of his patients. So, while the investigation's still going on, you also have to investigate his patients as well. Maybe one of them's the murderer, maybe none of them. Who knows? And now we have to figure it out. I have no clue either, and we're probably going to mess up and get the bad ending, but that's okay. We're here to enjoy ourselves, aren't we?
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death when I'm dancing.
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Jasmine. I don't remember interviewing her before. Tell Jasmine that Dekker was stabbed. Bryce says Nathan was with a female student all Valentine's night. Bryce asks what I would do if I had an extra hour. Maybe I should suggest things he might have done to gain his trust. I wonder if he's stolen anything or spied on anyone or helped anyone. Is Bryce looking at something behind me? Maybe Jaya should check Ellen's alibi with the taxi company. Ellen, accused of stealing, said it started with the locket. What else have patients given her? Thought Mariana said she didn't drink. Interesting. Okay.
Ouch.
Is that up?
I didn't really know him that well. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day now.
Okay. What's your
When
problem?
you see a painting, it stands still.
True.
When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting...
Whoa, you can't just stop right there.
They watch me. Normally disapprovingly. When I want them to, normally. When I want to really get inside what's going on. But some paintings, I can't stop. Because they don't think I know how to appreciate art. Because I'm too young.
Oh. That does seem to be a problem, doesn't it? Do you appreciate art?
Yes, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be working in an art gallery. I love
I
art.
suppose that makes sense.
I love paintings. Like I said, they move for me.
No, that's not weird at all. Oh, okay. Which paintings can't you stop?
I've been working on portraits at home, outside work. But my paintings aren't so good. Nowhere near Providence standard.
Yeah, by Providence?
I painted a man, Dorian. You know, after Dorian Gray.
I've heard of him. Tell me about Dorian.
I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, His father and his grandfather in each third. It was hideous. And it started talking to me.
What did the painting say? What did Dorian say?
That I'm ugly. That I have no talent. Nothing will become of me. Is that true, Doctor?
Jasmine, this is all in your psychosis.
I hear it so many times in that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
Tell me about Dekker.
He was shy.
Hmm.
And then less so. When I told him about my problem, he told me to set fire to it.
Well, Dekker ain't exactly wrong. I'd suggest that as well. To the paintings, I
He
believe.
could have been more specific. I tried to set fire to Providence.
Excuse me?
At that time, I thought the only way to fix my problem was to set fire to the entire art gallery. Several paintings didn't make it. Luckily, my boss didn't press charges.
Why not?
The police did arrest me, though.
Why didn't he? Yeah, what
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money. Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her.
I still don't explain why she... That started for insurance money?
No. Why are you saying that? I don't even know if Petra has insurance.
Oh, okay.
Doctor Dekker told me to burn it. There's nothing to do with Petra.
That's strange.
I already ripped up the painting. It screamed as I cut it.
Excuse
now,
me?
whenever I close my eyes, I can see it, hear it. I need the tablets, Doctor. I need them.
The what?
The temazepam, the sleeping tablets. The ones you gave me last time.
Me? I don't think that was me. I didn't give you anything last time, Jasmine.
Dr. Dekker gave them to me. They helped. I know it's in my head. I know paintings can't talk. What's wrong with me, Doctor? Why do I do this?
Oh, Jasmine. Let's figure this out. Elderberry footage.
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great old one, the elder god, Cthulhu. However
Is
you
he
address him.
involved in this, really?
Listen to me. You're not listening. It's your only bloody job. Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his moods. God loves chaos.
Okay.
But something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
So you say.
Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent. So he needs to instill chaos again. And do you know how he does this?
Well,
No. And yes, but you're being too granular. He needs chaos so he can return, and the only thing stopping him is you.
me?
Not just you. You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses.
Well,
Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity.
you might not be wrong, but
No comprehension how important your job is, do you?
no.
He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end. They're not all cultists, unfortunately. Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos yourself, to cause further insanity and half your own.
Huh.
I doubt it. But can I make you question your reality?
And I do that every day.
Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos. on the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time. As by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next.
True.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause.
Oh, you're right
10
again.
seconds time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float.
I don't believe you.
3, 2, 1. You think nothing happened.
I know nothing happened.
Where's your glass, Doctor?
You son of a... What did you do?
Thank you, Doctor. I'll think about that. And the prescription, please?
Sure, Jasmine. But what were you doing on Valentine's Day?
We had a display in the gallery based on Love Conquers All, so I had to work. Mainly it was a collection of giant hearts sat on things, but I ran into another patient, Bryce. I'd never really spoken with him before, but he's quite an artist.
Bryce.
I couldn't get rid of him until I finished work at 11. There's actually another guy takes over on the night shift. I'm not sure if he kept talking to Bryce though. Providence is open 24 hours.
Huh. So we need to have a discussion with Bryce.
There's not much to tell. I knew he was a patient here. I'd seen him in the waiting room a couple of times.
Okay.
He likes art and talking and looking down here instead of up here.
Huh. Ooh, and thanks for the follow, Henrik Lotus Evans. Heinrich. Oh, looks like my video messed up. Let me reload. We should try to talk to Bryce a bit. Jaya? Oh, sure, we can always talk to Jaya.
On Valentine's Day, Dr. Dekker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number.
Oh, okay, we're getting somewhere.
Strange.
Now, why do you... How are you, Jaya?
Thank you. Thanks for helping me with this grief thing. I'm not sure I have it though.
Well, grief manifests in all different types of forms. It doesn't have to naturally be sadness, of course.
I don't really know where to start. I feel a bit numb. Maybe we should just talk about him.
Sure, why not? Let's talk. It's not like that. Good to see you too. Tell me about Ben.
So, should I get a solicitor, or shall we try and talk it out with him?
That is not happening. This is a simple therapy session. That's Nathan. Let's talk to Nathan then. Now we guess we gotta stick with Jaya. Let's try what was Dekker like.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be.
Well, this is more of a horror zone. And I'm slightly interested in Super Pets, but not enough to play it yet.
I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you
Was
think
on the
of
list, but it won't be
patients?
anytime soon.
Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
What's that? Alright, Joya, what you got? Dang. You give me all these questions. Well, we do need to know more about our patients, but it'll be fine. Not like we're not drowning in games these days. Why'd you work late
We
with
worked
Dekker?
late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to find some kind of order.
What was he trying to spot?
Mainly he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had. That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about
Yes. Letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. You know, I find those referral letters. He was sure there was a pattern in them.
That is not happening just as a therapy session. Tell me about Nathan.
I just want to cuddle Nathan all up.
I hope
He's
not.
such
I don't
a
get
mess.
paid
He's
enough
always
for
in
this.
the same clothes. You know, he barely talks to me though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom.
It's because Nathan thinks he's in a time loop.
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
Be specific. Sure it is. What therapy sessions have you been to? Reminds me of one I've been to. Tell me about Tom's hobby. What kind of sick things was Tom into?
Tom liked to base jump. That's basically falling from a huge building or
Okay,
mountain
I'll take your
and
word for
pulling
it.
your parachute before you hit the ground. He started to think he could fly. Dr. Dekker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point.
Did Tom
so
die?
one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute.
Did he make it?
Can you guess what happened?
He survived, didn't he? He survived, right? Tom survived, didn't he? Did Tom die?
He did die.
Well,
he was
dang.
hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never
What?
got to fly.
That's weird.
Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
I was not expecting that outcome. I got you. But you never had a jokey therapist? No big couch? No tell me about yourself, even though I have your file?
I liked Tom. I never got to say goodbye. I did with Dr. Dekker though, so I suppose that's some closure.
Look, Dekker was a madman. I'm just taking over till this murder investigation's done.
Dr. Dekker tried to fire me.
Yeah,
Not
my
long
face
before
kind
the
of
murder,
sketchy
so
tonight.
We got to say what we wanted to say then. And I've got the termination.
Oh,
letter
I said...
somewhere. It's not going to stick, obviously.
I said you ain't had a jokey therapist? They didn't have the big couch?
It's nice to know what he felt about me.
They didn't ask you, what do you... Tell me a little bit about yourself? Even though they have your file? Alright, Jaya. Tell me about Professor Alderberry. That guy seems to can control gravity, so I'm curious.
Professor Alderby is a trustee. Did I not mention that?
Oh, what? Okay, tell me about Ellen. Tell me about the klepto.
Elin seems like a lovely person. I'm not really sure why she's here.
You know why she's here? Because she
Claire
takes
seems
stuff.
to be shaken by something. You know, I offer her drinks every time she comes in, but she always refuses them. It's as if she just wants to come in, get her session over with, and then run off to do something else.
Don't most people?
Rude, isn't it?
Ooh, y'all really want me to go to the next day? I don't know. Okay, we did ask everybody sufficient amount of questions. Except Lacey. Yeah, my thing is really freezing tonight. Let's see. Alright, who are you,
I'm
Lacey?
Lacey Hendricks. So you don't know about me then?
No, what about you?
Where to start? My next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80, and they diversion burgled her. But she was wise to it and started calling the police.
Huh?
They slit her throat with a bread knife.
Well, damn.
So I started a neighbourhood